little behind the scenes note. Today is a Monday. I never record on Mondays, but let's be honest, I had nothing else better to do today, and I need to get through 4 videos. That should be pretty easy. That takes like, I don't know, every video of mine's like 10 to 15 minutes, so less than an hour and I'll be done. I've hyped myself up without using an energy drink this time. Good old-fashioned Mountain Dew, which you can't see on the green screen. I always forget that it does that. You can, like, I've got invisible juice. That's what I... Look, this is going to be one of those weird ones where I'm not super hyper because my partner's in the other room trying to sleep, but also I'm going to get hyper as we go on. The next and first video of this recording is this one. You know who Yuno is. Yuno is from TVXQ. TVXQ consisting of Max Changman and Yuno, and Max is always one that I go to when it comes to power belting, but we cannot sleep on the other half of TVXQ. Now, this is the first time I've heard him in a solo, from what I remember. Have I ever done anything of his that is solo? I don't know. I've done Max's because I've done Devil, and I've done, there was another one besides Devil, but Devil was the main one that I can usually, that's my go-to song if I'm going for a solo from him. This is called Body Language, which screams that it's going to be an R&B vibe. He's got the vocals. I just don't know if that's what we're getting or not. There's only one way of finding out, and that's by pressing play. Did you know that only 5% of people are subscribed to me? Please, be one of the 5%.
What are you looking at?
I'm looking at you.
Got your drive straight.
What is this fucking 90s TV show aesthetic we got going on right now? Harmonica? What?
You're this one.
What a weird beat. Do we have captions? Oh, we do. That's my bad.
I'm ready to rock the mic tonight. 볼륨을 높여. What you want? What you hit you with the fun. Yeah, 다 같이 get it right. Wow, wow, wow. 터질 에너지. 지금 one and the only. We know the vibe. Hi, yes, we came to party.
Very old sounding. Like, and it's not just because of that, like, crackle that you get on this vocal. In general, it's a very old school mid-tempo hip-hop song. Ooh, there's some tasty vocals. Thank you. I was wondering when those were coming up. Good harmony. I love that layered vocal. That's good. Love going up those notes. Not sure how I feel about this spoken stuff though. The rhythms are weird. Oh, good strong note there. I like the clap beat. It's fun to clap along to. That's good. Some of those phrases are just strange. His vocal's so unique and weird. He has so many different versions of it throughout the song. Good. Like, when I hear his voice, how do I explain that? That beat is consistent.
What even is this? Looks unreal.
Is that actually Excalibur?
Pull it, and you're the king.
Why are they dubbed? That's strange.
What the
God, that power vocals are so good. That's good too. Honestly, if that's the end of the song, which I'm assuming it is, this song is weird. And I think the weirdest part about it is that we're using so many different types of vocals in this song. There's a lot of spoken, but there's also a lot of big power singing type of things. It's got that consistent beat going throughout the entire thing, which is lovely to have because it gives you a consistent like clap that you can go along with. Honestly, no, we're gonna skip ahead to the beginning. Like, it is a good showcase of weird, and I think that's why in my brain this is logging in as like older type of K-pop, and I mean that in the fashion of like this is kind of like what would come out during second gen, which remember TVXQ has been around a fucking long time, so therefore they have been around a fucking long time, and therefore like I can see why my brain is immediately ticking off this feels old. Like, immediately when I think about this kind of thing, I think about, like, a GDTOP, their album that they did that one year with the, like, the Playboy symbol that they had to change to not be a Playboy symbol because they got in trouble for it, I think. I really like this old hip-hop style. I also really love that his vocals change throughout. You have that spoken, like, crackly tone that he does every now and then. You hear that in, is it Down or is it the other one that's Carol the Bells themed? I think it's that one. That you have that crackly voice that he usually does, but you get those hits of those power vocals, and I think that's really neat. I was once schooled on TVXQ by the commenters below, and they told me that Yuno is one of those people. I believe and if I'm wrong, you can yell at me because I'm always making things that are wrong. I'm always making comments about stuff that is wrong. That he's the one who had like vocal surgery or something at some point, unless I'm wrong. Here, what if I ask Google? Hold on. We're gonna see how good AI is real quick. Did Yuno from TVXQ have vocal surgery? Come on, tell me yes. He underwent surgery. Oh, I'm so good. Surgery was to address a hormonal imbalance in his throat that affected his vocal cords. See, I was right, unless AI is telling me wrong. They're really dumb sometimes. Overall, though, I love that I love that he has such a unique voice. And in K-pop, I am looking for unique vocals. And obviously, because he is older, he's hella mature sounding, and that is good. Why? Okay. I'm gonna make a comment here. This little cutscene reminds me of the Squid Game dubbing, to where like one of the Squid Game like VIP people was clearly speaking English, but then someone dubbed English over the English, and so it didn't match up all the way, and this feels like it didn't match up all the way. Like, you can tell the way that like the way he said "you're the king," it doesn't match his voice, and it's just weird. I know they do that sometimes so that people can people in South Korea can like follow along more clearly, because English is the second language, or at least it's not their first language. First language Korean, obviously. So like I know that's why they do it. I know that's why they did it in Squid Games as well. I believe the director talked about that. And so that way it feels so foreign as American watching that, because it doesn't match up, even though it is English still. It just feels very crystal clear. It's just all that's screaming to me in this little cutscene. Anyway, like I said, when it comes to the song, pretty fucking good. I mean, it's definitely going to take me more than one listen, because there's some rhythms in here that are just strange to, like, be a part of, that I'm going to have to hear over and over again to be able to, like, be able to sing along to it, or be able to at least sound out things to it. Overall, though, pretty good. Pretty fucking good for some we haven't heard of in, I think, ever on the channel, to be honest. We're going to go into outro time. If you like this video, click the like button, subscribe by myself, comment, subscribe, react bot. We have to be quiet. Quietly tell me your opinion on this song.
I don't consider you guys my subscribers. I consider you all my friends.
Did you know 5% of people don't subscribe or are subscribed to me? 95% of people, that means 95% of you are not ReactBot's friends. How do you feel about that?